Friend's unholy wedding. Oh, dude, I was doing so great on this fucking podcast. I don't know. It's somewhere I lost the fucking momentum. I lost my mojo when I was talking about why I laugh, at people with the fucking crutches falling down a flight of stairs. I don't know why I got into that. Friend's unholy wedding. Bill, I got a problem that I don't think I can go to my friends with. A friend of mine is getting married. I've been good friends with the guy since we were 5 years old. We are now 23. He's getting married about a year from now. He has selected me to be the groomsman. All right, I'm guessing either you fucked his wife, future wife, or she's banged, 70 people or is fucking around on him. That's what I'm guessing. Or she's into the devil. One or the other. This has to be why this is an unholy wedding. All right. He's getting married about a year from now. Good, you got time. He is selected. Sorry, Nia just was calling in. She's going to kill me. She's calling from another fucking country, and I just shut it off because I got to finish this fucking podcast. You're putting the podcast ahead of me? Yes. He's getting married about a year from now. He has selected me to be a groomsman. This means I have to pay for a flight to attend the wedding. Furthermore, his bachelor party is being... You cheap motherfucker. This is what it's going to be about, money? All right. This means... I fucking hate... Oh, hang on a second. The lovely Nia, everybody. Nia. Hey, listen, I'm doing the podcast. Can I call you right back?
Oh, okay.
Say hello to the podcast listeners.
Hi, podcast listeners.
Tally ho. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See that? She had a fucking hard day, and I'm not there for her. What a piece of shit. All right, let's get back to tightwad here. And I have to buy a tuxedo, or rent one. This means I have to pay for a flight to attend the wedding. Furthermore, his bachelor party is being held in Las Vegas, and I would also have to pay for this flight as well as other expenses of a bachelor party. Normally, this wouldn't be an issue. I'm a college student, and saving the approximately $1,000 this would cost would be stressful, but it would be worth it to see one of my greatest friends get married. Okay, so you're not a cheap fuck. You're just having money problems. However, my friend has often lied to and cheated on his fiancée. I didn't see that one coming. Why didn't I guess that? There you go. There's a whole new fucking... Jesus. I'm not judging him. I disapprove of how he treats her. This guy's actually a good shit, and I actually called him a piece of... Whatever. I judged you on your first couple of sentences. What are you going to do? He goes, I disapprove of how he treats her, but I don't get myself involved. He sleeps around and hides from her the fact that he smokes pot and drinks heavily on a daily basis. I don't know how she hasn't noticed. She's probably because she's a sweetheart. Sweethearts always end up with fucking dicks like this. She's never smoked or cheated, as far as you know. I don't understand why he doesn't find a different relationship, but again, I don't get myself involved. The problem is I can't imagine this marriage will last very long, and I don't want to pay $1,000 for a sham marriage at a time when $1,000 is like the lottery to me. I'm actually offended that he's asked me to do all of this for the wedding and thus spend all this money. I could not imagine asking any of my friends to throw away that much money on something I didn't give a fuck about. Should I decline to attend the wedding? Any advice would be appreciated. I don't know if I can go to our other friends with this one. All right, as always, there's a million different ways you can play this. There's 2 options. 3 options. All right, 1, you just fucking bite your tongue and you just go to the goddamn wedding. And think that, all right, even though it's going to fucking blow up, maybe he'll learn something from it. And then, by the time he's 30, he'll grow up and you guys can actually be friends again. 2, you fucking... Did I say there was 3? I already forgot the other one. So there's only going to be 2 here. Why do you guys listen to this? You know why? Because it makes you feel better, doesn't it? It should. Good. I feel like I'm serving a purpose now. Just sit the guy down and be like, dude, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, what's up? What the fuck are you doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? I mean, why are you getting married? Because I love her. Where's this going? Dude, you're fucking everything that moves. I walk slower when I'm around you. That's how much shit that you're fucking. Do you understand me? Do you understand where I'm coming from? And you're asking me to go out. She doesn't know you booze. She doesn't know that you smoke weed. You know, this is $1,000. If you were actually, you know, this is like me flying to go see the fucking, go see the Padres versus the fucking Colorado Rockies. What is the fucking point? You know? You're a piece of shit. This marriage isn't going to last. And what's worse is you're doing it in front of me, and then I got to sit there and have a conversation. You know, I got to figure out what part of her face I'm going to look at because I can't look at her in the eye. You're dragging me into it. Jesus, this is bad advice. I mean, you got to at least don't say it that way. Just be like, listen, I don't have $1,000. I just don't have it to go to the marriage. And then to go to the wedding. Start with that, and then if he gives you shit, just say, oh, that's your other option. Just say, listen, I just don't have the money. And you bite your tongue and you look the other way so you don't see the train wreck that's going to happen. That's the option. Or you can just come clean and just say, listen, dude, I love you to death. You're my buddy. But what you're doing here, this is wrong. All right? You're not being fair to her. You're not being fair to me. And you're screwing yourself in the long run. So, this is what you want to do, go do it, but I don't want to be a part of it. All right? Yeah. So my guess is your best fucking option, as far as like the least amount of drama, is to, and mental trauma for yourself, is to do the one I threw there in the middle, where you just say, listen, I just don't have the money. Dude, I can't believe I'm supposed to be your bro. It's my wedding, dude. I can't believe you're fucking everything that moves and you fucking smoke weed and you booze every day and this girl doesn't even know. How about that? And you're acting like you're not doing it even to fucking me and you expect me to stand there. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I realize that you're fucking everything that moves right now and you're going to go marry this girl? And I'm going to have to sit there and watch you toast this girl. I love you. You're the blood that pumps through my heart. That bullshit, I got to sit there staring at my fucking lasagna. You know there's going to be lasagna. Anytime you got to cook for more than fucking 10 people, they just make a big tray of that shit. We have a meat-based. We have a vegetarian. Isn't that big fucking silver tray? All right. Here's the last one. Oh, this is a short podcast. 50 minutes. Satan. This person says, Bill, if Satan punishes the bad, doesn't that make him good? And that's from a lady. Yeah, I don't get the math on that. Like most things when it comes to religion, it doesn't add up. It's like Satan was in heaven. Right? How the fuck does it go? Isn't it an Iron Maiden song? Can I just go listen to, like, Die With Your Boots On and I'll know how this story goes? I don't fuck. Or Judas Priest. You know? Point of Entry or Screaming for Vengeance. Don't they have a song about it? Whatever. Satan was basically, you know, he was like the Zildjian brothers before they had a fight and then one broke off and created Sabian. Right? How about something a little more mainstream? It was like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, right? When they were having a little circle jerk around a fucking TRS-80 or whatever the fuck they were doing in their little fort. You know? Playing Dungeons and Dragons, playing poker for each other's loafers, whatever the fuck they did, and then they went their separate ways. Whatever. Satan was in the club, but he wanted to run shit. What did he do? The fuck did the guy do again? Somehow he pissed off God. Oh, I know. He tried to take over. He tried to take God's position. And God was like, oh, no, you didn't, right? And then cast him into this fucking pit of fire that never goes out. But somehow Satan is such a bad motherfucker that he sits in the flames and adapted. You know what I mean? Like somebody back in the day that had bronchitis, so they'd send him out to the desert to fucking dry out like that was going to cure you. He actually got cured to the point now Satan's down there and is just chilling. Oh, look who got up. Oh, Cleo, get over here. Now you got to itch fucking for 9 hours. Yeah, so now he's down there like fucking, Lucky Luciano hanging out at the fucking Flamingo. And then you go down there. You basically live your life the way he wanted you to, and then you show up at the club, and then he's mad at you, and then kicks the shit out of you. It doesn't make any sense. And technically, he's then punishing you for doing what he did. Is it like that's like the mailroom, like God's mailroom? So he's sitting there sorting envelopes like he's still working for God. I really don't know how it works. I actually went to church this week. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I went there, and the second I walk in, I just can't, I don't buy into any of it. I went with Nia's mom. We went to church. And what I try to do when I go in there is go above all of it and try to, connect with something like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost. Try to connect with something else other than what they're saying. Like, literally, what they're preaching, it's like, I know. You guys had the Holy Wars. You had the fucking Inquisition. I mean, you fucking... when Jewish people after World War II were trying to get their shit back, like the amount of stuff that went into the Vatican, I mean, you were down with the Nazis. Like, how is this play? Like, how did Penn State lose all those victories, right? Lost all those victories. And what happened to the Catholic Church? I've talked about this a zillion fucking times. They have broken on a global level every major fucking commandment that there is. And they just sit there. Holy, 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 fucking tell me how to live my life. I just don't buy into it. And then the money basket came around. I'm like, I'm not giving these motherfuckers shit. And I was with Nia's mom, and I was like, I don't want to be an asshole in front of her, so I threw $5 in there. $5. I just paid $5 for the fucking defense attorney in a pedophile case. Kind of telling me I'm not going to hell right then for being so goddamn stupid. Yeah, it was. Then they had this Irish tenor guy who was singing all the songs. Keep in mind that, and he would do like this big conducting thing. He was like totally fucking into it to get the crowd going. Right? He had this awful suit on that didn't fit him, Looks like he ate donuts and shit. And the preacher gave him a fucking shout out. He goes, this week, we would like to extend a congratulations to that guy over there who can't fit into his sport coat for 20 years of singing songs here at this church. And I want to say here's to another 50 years here at this church. Everybody clapped. And it's like, he's going to be dead in 50. We're all going to be, I'll be dead. Well, maybe not, right? 94. Hey, what's the deal with dentures? That's going to be a sad fucking day. Me fucking wheeling my ass onto the stage, fucking at 94 years old. Somebody with a Jetsons haircut interviewing me before the show. Do you still enjoy it? Every night that I could get out there and bring a smile to people's faces. Fucking sitting there, instead of like bottled water backstage, I'll have like vital organs being grown to be inserted in me before I go out there. That's like the level of, that won't be available to me. Dick Cheney will have that shit. He'll still be walking around.